Nnaya Nwodo, the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide, has lamented that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has been rendered obsolete in the Buhari administration, likening him to a bishop without a cathedral. Chief Nnaya Nwodo said this while responding to a question during a Zoom conference series, COVID-19, Turning a Crisis into Opportunities on Friday, May 23, 2020. While speaking on the topic of the day, the coronavirus pandemic, it's time to re-evaluate the political structure. Nwodo went down memory lane to narrate the challenges and threats he personally faced while fighting for the interests of the masses. He narrated how the federal government blocked him and his contemporaries from attending a rally organized by the Southwest, Southeast, South-South and the Middle Belt. He also recounted how his house was bombed after he delivered a speech at the National Assembly, hammering on the need to restructure the country. Lamenting on the docile position the Vice President Osinbajo has been relegated to, he said, "Our Vice President is like a bishop without a cathedral. Even the Humanitarian Affairs Ministry that he has been taken away from him and handed over to a woman," Nwodo said. Other points Chief Nwodo raised during the teleconference include, with COVID-19, Nigeria is no longer financially sustainable. The presidential system of 36 states plus federal government can no longer be funded. The government structure of Nigeria will be brought down with recession. It is only the NW that is against restructuring. Leaders from the 4 zones, Southwest, Southeast, South-South and the Middle Belt, should come together and issue a statement demanding a restructuring program with a notice to the African Union and the United Nations to moderate. Other speakers at the conference include elder statesman and Afenifere leader Pa Ayo Adebanjo, renowned human and environmental activist Ms. Aniko Briggs, Yinka Odumake, and others. The conference is sponsored by the Governance Index platform, a coalition of concerned Nigerians, both in Nigeria and in the diaspora. Restructuring. Okay, those who are not in support of restructuring, and also talking about the recession that we're going to slide into. Of course, the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, she has said it that there is no Jupiter that will make Nigeria not to enter recession, and PDP has been calling her out to apologize to Nigeria, because to Nigerians and Nigeria as a whole, for sliding into recession 2 times in this administration under his watch, under our watch rather. But I think the first recession was when Kemi Adeosun was there. I don't know, but it is really evident that we are going into recession 2nd time in this administration, and they have called on the Minister of Finance to apologize to Nigeria. What will the apology do? It's not going to do anything, and you can see the way they are trying to spend a lot of money. This issue of school feeding or home feeding, people have been telling the federal government not to embark on it, but they say they must do that. I don't know whether it is really necessary at this point in time. All the promises they made concerning palliatives, I think now they are rest assured they can relax. They will not be hearing, oh, palliative. People are working. Do you know that the reason why most of the time, if not because of this COVID-19, most especially the people from the southern part of the country, they are not even bothered about all these palliatives. They just believe in working hard and getting and fending for themselves, and that is why they started the registration of this. It's not even palliative, because they are just they were modeling up everything, opening up a register with people who are in this conditional cash transfer, and that was what they went to. They brought it out and mixing everything up. But that being said, Nwodo is now saying that Osinbajo is like a bishop without a cathedral. Of course, everybody is a known fact, is a known thing that it's in the public domain. But some people will tell you, oh, Osinbajo is working so hard, he's working behind the scene, he's working whatever. They are just trying to paint everything. Well, That is where we have found ourselves, and that is what he's found himself. One thing is that you cannot deceive your conscience. That is pertinent. You cannot deceive your conscience no matter how you try to hide a lot of things. The whole thing is just in the public domain, but they're just trying to hide a lot of things. Well, it's good for them. That is their party. They know how to go about it. They love it. They like it that way. Just that Nigerians are concerned. That is the kind of government, that is the kind of system we've really found ourselves. And we still have 3 years to roll again. We have 3 years to roll again. 5 years down the line. So there's nothing anybody can do again. There's nothing anybody can do again. I think they should just leave the man. Let him be enjoying himself wherever he is. Okay, all I can say is that the Southerners are fools to allow few migrants to hold all of them at the jugular for years with all their intellectual and education. What is wrong? What is really wrong? What is really wrong in that regard? What is really wrong? Why is it like that? The so-called intellectual people with their education, why is it that the people who do not have business in governance, they are the one manipulating them? Why? I don't know. Okay, truly, Osinbajo is handicapped by Kabas. Chifunaya Nwodo hit the nail on the head. Is like a park without garage. This one is even saying his own that Osinbajo is like a car without or a park without a garage. No mind Yoruba people, Adesina said only deaf and blind Nigerians will not appreciate what Buhari is doing. Okay, yes, he said it. Meanwhile, 5 Yoruba appointees have been sacked and replaced by Fulanis. Okay, everything is okay. With them, everything is okay. Okay, some people refuse to accept that they are not relevant in schemes of things again. We don't need any restructuring, but change of attitude by our leaders. Okay, are they ready to change? Restructuring is the only way out of the whole thing. If not, violence or breakup will be the answer. Why not go and change their attitude for them? You are asking a pig to go and bathe. The person is saying change of attitude. Who is going to change them? These people that are the helm of affair, are they children? They are not children that you think, oh, they maybe by the time they grow up they will understand. Maybe they are still learning. You know, when a child is still learning, is still growing, is still at the that level of maturity, the child is still growing. You just like give that child benefits of the doubt that at some point the child will be getting matured. But these ones that are already great grandfathers, they want to have a change of mind. Ha, it go hard, oh. It go hard, honestly. Okay, someone say radio without battery. That Osinbajo is like radio without battery. Where is Yemi Osinbajo, our VP? He was seen everywhere during the election period. We need to see him commission or commiserate with Nigerians in sorrow now as before. We want to see him interact with our journalists. Some of us even like to speak with him directly. Or is it not allowed? President Trump addresses Americans weekly. Why are our own people, why are they shying away of addressing us now? In God we trust. No, they say it does not matter. Why do you want to see them? It's not necessary. It's not important. That is their style. According to Femi Adesina, that is their style. You don't need to bother yourself. Works are ongoing. Osinbajo is at the background for the economy to be sustained after this COVID-19. But the minister of the what is it called? The finance minister has already said no Jupiter, that the recession, nothing. We are not going to escape it. And they're saying Osinbajo is working toward the sustainability of the economy after the COVID-19. Okay, so there's no point for you to see him. You know, a lot of people would like to speak with that guy or to hear from him from time to time. You know, but they said nothing like that. We don't know what is happening. What are our Yoruba brothers and sisters saying about this? No, now they don't. They say, why do you want to see him? That is working. That people are seeing him every now and then. They are seeing him on television. I don't know the television they are seeing him. Osinbajo has no say in the affairs of this country. In fact, he isn't a vice president. A president that's supposed to be up and doing. He's supposed to be the representative of the president. But we are seeing all those people, other people like Boss Mustafa. He's supposed to be the president. They just went to give him one appointment or whatever at the background. Ha, now wow. Now wow. Is he all well? Or is everything all right with him? That's the question somebody is asking. Nigeria is the end of the beginning, whether you like it or not. Is a land of confusion, and if you are still doubting, check from the beginning of the zoology. Honestly, you will get the whole answer very clear for yourself. I pity for Osinbajo. Wherever he is, only God will help him out, and the Yoruba people should demand for his presence, not to pretend as if nothing is wrong. Of course, some group have come out to demand his whereabouts, but some people still say no, they should not bother themselves. That what is the problem of those? We have a lot of groups. One of the Yoruba groups came out and say they demand the whereabouts of Osinbajo up to today. And some of the people in the Yoruba from Yoruba to say no. Why should they be asking him? Have they not been seeing him? Someone said, okay, after all this happening in the zoo, you still talking about a restructuring. Biafra is non-negotiable. Buhari has used Tinubu and dumped him. We will see come 2023 or even before, the alliance between Ohanaeze and Afenifere, if it is a genuine one. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what the President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide, Nnaya Nwodo, saying that Osinbajo is like a bishop without a cathedral. What do you think? Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.